If you get into a habit or a process, we can simplify and make routine even the most daunting of tasks. Hi, I'm Branchwater Jack, and we're continuing to clean our irons this week on the firing line. One of the questions that I've often been asked is, how long can you go from shooting before you have to go cleaning? The answer to that question is going to be, it depends. When using real black powder, you may be able to get away with not cleaning for a day or two after competing. However, with many black powder substitutes, it's imperative that you begin your cleaning processes sooner rather than later in order to prevent serious rust and other issues. Last time, we talked about caring for our wheel guns. We'll post a link to that video below. But now, let's continue taking care of our irons as we move on to our shotgun. Welcome to the workbench. Last time, we talked about some of the tools that I use. Someone pointed out the simple brush that sits on my workbench. It's true that there are commercial brushes available on the market, but I use this simple nylon toothbrush to do most of my cleaning. Brass brushes will be greatly affected by the salts from the black powder fouling and will tarnish rather quickly. Using this regular toothbrush will help prevent that issue, as well as cost a lot less over the long run. After taking care of our 6 guns, I usually start in the shotgun. After making sure the action is clear, I take the forearm and the barrels off. We can set aside the receiver and get to work on cleaning the barrels. The best tool that I use for the job is this, a paper towel. Torn in half, I'm going to wad the half piece of paper towel into a ball and then cram it into the breech, plugging up each barrel. Once that's done, I'll take and spray a couple shots of my Windex solution down each barrel. Cleaning the receiver is actually pretty easy. I simply dampen a piece of my paper towel and then wipe it off. I'm going to visually inspect the receiver for any signs of buildup or gunk and then clean those out as necessary. It's at this point that I'll usually move into cleaning my rifle. However, after the rifle's done, I will come back and finish cleaning my shotgun. A shotgun jag and a couple of patches make light work of cleaning the barrels. You push the paper towels out of the barrels from the breech end. You're going to push out melted plastic, wadding, fouling, and that dirty wadded up paper towel. It's best if you do this part over a trash can to collect all the debris. Now, we can finish the maintenance on our shotgun by going back and oiling everything. The receiver, the barrels, and then we're going to put it all back together and do a quick function test to make sure everything is still working. One of the other things that I will occasionally tackle, believe it or not, my shotgun has a brass bead on the end of it. They tell me I can use it to help make sure that I hit the target. However, with all this black powder, that bead quickly gets covered in dirt and gunk. A little piece of fine steel wool will make that brass bead shine right back up. While these may be the steps that I go through after a day on the range, this is not the only way. Some may suggest that I'm doing too much, while I'm sure that there are others who say that I'm doing it completely wrong. I get that. But this is just the process that I personally go through. Do you have a favorite product or a tip that you like to use? Leave your comments below, and I'll see you next time on the firing line.